Y'all already know what time it is.
I'm a New York baby. Like you're a step to LA. They know a nigga getting paid. They all know me round the way. I'm a New York baby. The way that I walk, the way that I talk. I'm a New York baby. The way that I walk, the way that I talk. I'm a New York baby. Like you're a step to LA. They know a nigga getting paid. They all know me round the way. I'm a New York baby. The way that I walk, the way that I talk. I'm a New York baby. The way that I walk, the way that I talk. She a LA baby, but when the king from NY, she tied up.
What's good, Be the Game family, man? We back, you know. Another video, man. Some bangers for y'all, man. Some nice little reactions. This reaction is times that Shaq disrespected NBA players. So, Shaq, the recent shit I seen was with Donovan Mitchell. Me personally, I don't think he said nothing wrong, you know, because he just said what was on his mind. Like, you know, a lot of people soft, man. You can't really. Donovan didn't look like he took it no way. Like, Donovan was just like, oh, okay, you know, I'll go back to the drawing boards and shit. You feel me? But everybody else was like, yo, Shaq this, Shaq that. I don't think he's hating on nobody. You know why? Cause he got rings. Fuck he hating for. Let's get into the video, man. Y'all make me sick.
Memes, diss tracks. Shaq's known to disrespect whoever. But sometimes it got so bad, he ended career.
It's a bad swing, Shaq. Too big to be missing somebody's head like that.
Shaq and JaVale McGee's beef got pretty bad. Like, Shaq's own mom had to get involved bad. The drama started on Shaq.
I didn't even know that.
JaVale was constantly being used as a punching bag. Shaq and the guys.
Nah, I don't know what year it was, but JaVale was on Shaq and the Fool every episode, nigga. Like, and to Shaq's defense, you feel me? JaVale, he was doing dumb shit. You feel me?
On air, he put his mistakes out there for millions to see.
Oh, post him up, JaVale. Post him up, JaVale. Hold him off. Hold him off.
Like what? What was that?
JaVale joined the Warriors. He started playing the best games of his career.
He was.
The second he made one mistake, the boys put him on blast again.
JaVale McGee.
JaVale McGee.
Crazy how you put a visible mini hoop out of bounds. I thought you said JaVale McGee was.
I'm crying.
I said.
What do you? They really put the hoop there
When
too.
JaVale first saw this, he was ready to square up with Shaq, but you know, being across the country is not an option. So JaVale brought out his Twitter fingers. He started taking shots at Shaq. JaVale called him out, saying, "Shaq, get my nuts out of your mouth."
Oh.
And he did.
Oh,
But
JaVale said all that.
if you know Shaq, he takes everything personal. Whenever Shaq starts, he finishes. That's exactly what he tried to do to JaVale's career.
Yeah, Shaq
clapped back, saying, "Now since you on a good team, you want to act like you a player now. Stop it. You will only be remembered for Shaq and a fool, bum ass."
Damn. Alright. Shaq, he just, you know, I'm not defending him, bro. It's just that's how he think. You can't get mad at somebody for how they think. You feel me? That's how he feel about JaVale. It's up to JaVale to know, you know. It's up to JaVale to if he believes it or not. If he believes it, that's when he gonna get upset. You feel me?
You acting like you a G? I'll smack the shit out of your bum ass. You the one that be looking stupid with your dumb ass bum ass.
Oh man.
JaVale responded with, "You've had these nuts in your mouth for 5 or 6 years now.
Damn.
You was just gonna stay silent."
Yo, I even know Shaq and JaVale was throwing the franks like that at each other. God damn.
Shaq gotta do him dirty. He literally photoshopped JaVale on a homeless man. And then JaVale's teammate came had to step in because, well, I mean, he just likes Twitter.
JaVale, he works extremely hard. He's coming here and doing so much for us.
I didn't even know what up to like that.
Just like everybody else, you understand? Shaq works for the company that wants him to do that type of stuff and affect the players. It's cool and funny, but we just keep going time.
Alright, like, you know, Shaq, you feel me? He could do that, you know, but he gotta understand that certain niggas got feelings, you feel me? So you can't do that to everybody.
And the guy actually disagrees with you.
Can't do that to everybody, Shaq. Niggas gonna start
He
crying.
thought Shaq would be alright with this. As soon as he saw KD's interview, he tweeted out, "Mind your own business. This ain't for you. I understand you're sticking up for your teammate. That's cool. But your boy JaVale is still a bum."
Damn. Shit.
I'ma finish it.
Shaq is
It got
OD
so
though.
bad,
Like,
it was so viral. Shaq's own mom had to get involved. Don't overpay
Shaq
for
was
it.
ODing. How'd your mom get involved in this, guy?
It's a browser extension.
Like, how?
You know, when that phone rang, Shaq had to draw the line.
Didn't it get out of hand? No. When your mom has to step in and his mom is stepping in?
It didn't get out of hand, but my mother is someone who I love and respect, and she told me to stop it and don't bring it up again. So I'm not going to talk about it ever again. His name won't ever come out of my mouth ever again.
Shaq, you a low nigga, bro. You listen to your mother. You listen to your mother when you. Nah, fuck. I'm fuck with y'all. Everybody listen to their motherfucking mother, man.
Shots at Rudy Gobert. It shocked everyone. But how many people know this beef started over 2 years ago? Back in 2019, Shaq made fun of Rudy for crying after he was snubbed from the All-Star game.
There is no crying in basketball. Man up. There's some icy out on you.
Some icy hot on your face, Rudy. Nah, Shaq, yo, he really tell it how it is. Like, you know, I'm not mad at him, you know. Why you crying, bro? Like, you do what Donovan did. Go back to the drawing boards and, you know, get your shit together. But, you know, you also gotta take into account that a lot of these niggas got feelings, bro. They got
Rudy
feelings.
never responded to
that-
Shaq, nor have they ever played
I
against each
understand.
other, so the situation kind of came out of nowhere. Shaq decided the year was too long in between sentence of shots, so he started going at him again. When Shaq appeared on the All Things Covered podcast, the topic of Rudy Gobert's contract extension came up. Rudy recently signed a 5-year deal worth $205 million. That's the biggest deal for a center in NBA history.
In NBA history. Now, Shaq's obviously upset about it because, you know, that was the largest contract in NBA history given to a big man. And obviously, this is not one of the best big men in history at all. You feel me? I don't put him up there. And I don't understand why he got paid that much, too. Like, because the accolades, man, if anything, Andre Drummond should, if you're going to do that. I mean, defensive player of the year, yeah, cool. He don't do nothing. Like, he barely if he get caught on an island, it's over. It's anything that paint shit, and niggas still would dunk on this nigga.
$6
Like,
million in 2025 alone. That's nearly $20 million more than any season in Shaq's prime. But clearly, Shaq took some offense to this.
Oh, yeah. What do you think about that contract? Rudy, I mean, he got $200 million, Shaq.
I'm not going to hate, but this should be an inspiration to all the little kids out there. If you average 11 points in the NBA, you get to it.
now what's wrong with him saying that? He didn't even say nothing bad about him. He just said like, yo, and I agree, man. Anybody that's tall like that, all you gotta do is block some shots and get some rebounds, and you get 200 mil. You gotta do it great too. Like, you feel me? Rudy does a good job, you feel me? But I feel like he's, you know, when I seen him against certain players, I'll watch him every day, every game. But when I see him against certain niggas, he get killed,
But
bro.
Shaq didn't stop
Like,
there.
Jared
Rudy's
Allen outplayed
Instagram
him.
posted
Drummond will
this
kill
Photoshop
him. Like,
picture of Shaq dunking on Rudy with the caption, "I would have had 45 points, 16 rebounds, 10 missed free throws in 3 quarters. He would have had 11 points, 4 rebounds, fouled out in 3 quarters."
at least you know you're gonna have 10 missed free throws, nigga. And he right. Rudy would have 11 points, nigga. I wouldn't even give him. I'll give him like 7, nigga.
Those tweets didn't end up anywhere. Shaq and Damian Lillard's beef got so bad, it turned into a rap battle. It all started when Dame showed up on Joe Budden's podcast. He was there to promote his upcoming album, but, you know, being an NBA player, Dame was asked how he stacked up to other MCs and sports. When asked to compare his rap career to Shaq, Dame didn't hold back.
You think you got better music than Shaq?
I think I rap better than Shaq.
You think so?
Yeah.
This set up one of the most
Shaq be in his feelings too, y'all. I'm not even gonna front. He say a lot of shit about niggas, but he don't like when niggas say shit about him. You feel me? I don't like that.
entertaining beefs in sports history. Shaq heard Dame talk his trash, but instead of calling him out on Instagram, he went ahead and made a diss track.
Now it's time to be disciplined. Trying to put up that
Nah, I like how he went about that one. My fault,
Saying
y'all.
things like, take your time to respond, there's no hurry. You'll never be Westbrook, never be Curry. What's in your wallet? American Express or Visa? Talking like you, Brian, you ain't even Trevor or Risa.
Oh. Alright, all that shit is wrong though, you feel me? Because talking about he can never be Steph and West. First of all, he's better than Westbrook. Second, he ain't better than Steph, but he's a different player. So I don't think he's trying to be Steph either, but it was funny though. You're not even Trevor Ariza. I'm weak.
Dame heard this, and like most rappers would do, he came at Shaq even harder, dropping a diss called Rain, Rain, Go Away. You already know Dame took this beat personally, but he knew how great he was, so he wasn't scared to show someone like Shaq.
Dame a real nigga,
dropping
man.
bars like, he say the GOAT, I come for his body, platinum because he bought all the copies. I filled a tank up with diesel. You jealous of me and I see you, because on this day, originals just can't with the sequel. Ooh, but Dame went even crazier, saying, it'd be wise to move on, Aristotle, because it's a gimme. All the money in the world, but traded you for penny.
Ooh.
Fire right now. Huh, I'm sweating. Look,
They was coming at each other.
This was the one time he couldn't defend himself. Shaq lost this one. Now, when it comes to players beefing with Shaq, no one's safe. Nah,
Shaq, you lost that one with Dame, bro. You can't even say nothing to Dame.
current players, not legends.
That shit wasn't even beef though. And it was. I don't even think Dame took it as disrespect either.
But if you want to write
That one shouldn't have been in there.
He'll chew you up and spit you out.
But
As soon as
JaVale and
Scottie Pippen took a
Goldberg.
single shot. Shaq tried to put his career in a hearse. It started in 2015. Shaq put up this picture of the best Lakers and the best Bulls ever. And it was captioned, we beat them by 50.
Oh, I didn't even know Shaq was beefing with Pippen.
What do you think? Let me know. Don't hold back. Scottie Pippen saw this post and he felt disrespected. So he responded with a post of his own. This time a pic with him and MJ. Caption, sorry Shaq, I don't get caught up in hypotheticals. All I know is we won 6 titles, twice the amount you claim while in LA. Ooh. Shaq gonna be happy about this one.
I already know Shaq is gonna say that he was on. You only got them because of Jordan. I already know these niggas is
That's
crazy.
why he went so reckless as Scotty on the Dan Patrick show.
It was the 5 best Lakers and the 5 best Bulls, and I said we beat them by 50. That's how I feel, and I'm sticking to it. I didn't say, hey, at Scottie Pippen, we beat you guys by 50. I just said, I beat you by 50. Right?
Yeah. It comes to everybody's entitled to their own opinion, y'all. You know, that's tough.
Made it personal when he said, oh, at Shaq, hey, I don't believe in hypotheticals. So he swung first, so I'm going
He
to swing
did.
second, and I'm going to swing last because I don't let bums disrespect me. Yeah, he was a great player, but I'm the bridge, he's the water. He will always be under me.
Start. Immediately after this, things on
Shit.
Instagram heated up between the two. Shaq posted the same pic that Scotty had posted, but he photoshopped MJ's face on him. He said, sorry, Scottie Pippen, I don't believe in hypotheticals either. This guy did most of the work.
See?
Remember, you was Robin. I was Puffy. You was Mace.
Damn.
And you think it'd be over after that, but Shaq was just living in Scotty's head rent-free. Later that day, Scotty responded one last time with the one thing he had on Shaq. Rings, saying, game over, Shaq. All that ever mattered to me is winning. We did plenty of that in Chicago. Because Shaq always got the last word. He posted Scotty's face, edited onto a fiddle, and said, the great Michael Jordan got you 6 rings. You'll always be remembered as Mr. Second Fiddle. Second behind him, second behind me. Game ain't over till I say so.
Damn.
Shaq heard me saying all that.
It's vice versa though, y'all. Jordan wasn't gonna win without Pippen. Pippen wasn't gonna win without Jordan. You can't just say one person won the ring, and they had the whole team there too. So it's a team thing with rings. Y'all like bringing up rings. Without a small role player on the roster, there would be no ring. So you can't even bring up ring when you bring up individual niggas. For me, that's my opinion.
Now, probably the most infamous beef involving Shaq was between him and Dwight Howard. Their situation has been going on for over a decade.
I know about
Dwight
that
was
one
drafted
already.
to the Magic, dressed up as Superman for the dunk contest, and eventually joined the Lakers. But that's also exactly how Shaq's career went. Drafted to the Magic, joined the Lakers, nicknamed Superman. It's a little weird.
Yeah,
Like,
shit.
Shaq
I'm not
felt
gonna lie. Shaq was just jealous of this nigga. I don't recall Dwight Howard saying anything about Shaq. I don't think he was worried about Shaq.
everything to replace his legacy.
Shaq look like one of them
Dwight
niggas
was a
that think
really
the
good
world
player.
revolve
Shaq
around
didn't
him
get
or some shit
credit
just because he got
what's
some
up. In
rings.
2012, Dwight's stats were better than any big in the league at the time. But Shaq wouldn't let anyone label Dwight as the best.
Dwight Howard is the best big man in the game. Chucky, listen, you need to stop that. You need to, hey, listen, you need to let the Superman hate you go. Ain't got nothing to do with it. Hey,
Look at his face. As soon as Chuck said that, he tight, nigga.
got nothing to do with it. Listen to me. Andrew Bottom is a true big man. Back you down, jump hook. Dwight Howard has one or two moves on the block. His one move is to run and jump hook, and the other move is to pick and roll, get it slam.
Shaq, you hating, bro. You hating, bro. I like Andrew Bynum better than Dwight, though. But you hating, bro. Some hating shit.
No way. I'll tell you what.
But that wasn't it. The Lakers recently signed Dwight for the 2019 season, and when TMZ asked Shaq what he thought about it, well, he said this.
Lakers just signed Dwight Howard. How do you feel about that?
Who?
Dwight Howard.
He's trying to make jokes. I don't know why he doing that to Dwight, y'all. That absolutely made no sense to me.
Shaq's always just been petty when it comes to Dwight. Even during situations where it literally has nothing to do with Dwight at all, Shaq would still bring him up. Like this one time when Kobe did an interview, he claimed that he'd have 12
That shit is something within himself, nigga, that he insecure about or some
Shaq hit the
shit.
gym more, stayed in shape.
Something about Dwight Howard make Shaq
It
insecure.
turned into Shaq dissing Dwight. But Shaq first saw this, he responded to Kobe and defended himself. A lot of people thought it was turning into a beef between those two, but they addressed
R.P.
it on
Kobe,
Twitter.
man.
And
That's my scene. Like, dang.
this is where Shaq decided to turn it into a situation about Dwight. This guy said D. White. The beef with these two is just out of hand. Shaq wouldn't even let Dwight celebrate the biggest moment of his career. After the Lakers won the championship, Dwight was posting pictures, videos, and he even gave an emotional speech. Shaq said this about the guy.
You know what all the Lakers are playing though?
What's that?
So a lot of players when they move on Instagram bragging like they were the reason they got the championship. Sit your ass down. You didn't do nothing. Stop.
But I already know what you're talking about.
You know it too.
Some hating shit, Shaq. I can't even defend you, bro. Some real hating shit. He was on the he helped stop Jokic a little bit. Like Dwight was getting boards. He was punched. Like, come on, man. Like just because he wasn't a key fact. Like, you know, what you was doing doesn't mean that he was the reason why they won. They needed Dwight, nigga. Like, they needed him. And it showed, like, in the beginning of the year when I was watching that, like, I'm like, damn, they don't even got size no more. You know, because Dwight gone, the McGee gone. Like, them niggas really did something for that ring, bro. Don't do that.
Stop it. There were post one pick. Sit your ass down.
Shaq and Charles Barkley
Shaq is a hater.
disrespected each other a ton throughout their careers.
That's why that ball
Back
slapped
in
your head nice,
1989
nigga.
was where their beef really started.
Bang. And my son Chuck fucked you up. My son Chuck beat that ass.
They moved past this somewhat. Now they're teamed up on Inside the NBA where they debate things live.
And
Plenty of moments
they
over the
both
years
be
back
arguing
between
all
the
day
guys.
on that shit.
Like back in 2017, when Shaq agreed LeBron needed some help added to the Cavs. Charles disagreed since Cleveland had just won a championship, but Shaq took things very personally.
You played for a team that had Big Four. You forgot about that? You, Akeem, Scotty. It doesn't matter. That wasn't even close. That doesn't matter. No, it's not even close.
Shaq, bro. They was like, yo, Shaq, I'm not even gonna lie. Shaq, you looking like a hater, gang. Damn.
This guy just won the championship.
That's like one of my sons. Like, talk about, LeBron had Ben Wallace and Shaq. I don't even gotta say no more.
And a terrific Kevin Love. And now, it takes more than that to win the championship. They just won the championship. What do you mean it takes more? Okay. They just won the championship. First of all, you know nothing about going back to back. I do and Kenny do.
Now, most debates between these two, it always ends with Shaq yelling as loud as he can. And when Charles tried to give his opinion on the 2018 playoffs,
That's
Shaq was
crazy.
messing around.
You ain't got to repair nothing. You got to stop baby the players. Stop baby that's like you.
Damn. He come at Chuck, man. I don't like that.
I didn't have Dwayne Wade and Kobe Bryant carry me up and down the court.
So why you don't want to because I got 3 finals MVP, Chuck.
Because you
Google me, Chuck.
Everybody
Google me,
knows you're a
Chuck.
great
You see
player.
that?
Everybody
Google
knows
me.
you're a great player.
You don't know what you mean?
That nigga is nah. I don't think Shaq humble sometimes, bro. When it come down to them rings, he don't give a fuck.
He got to step up and play.
We all didn't have other players carry us up down the court. You can yell as much as
I got 3 finals MVP. How many you
You are a
got?
great player.
There's even been times where these two almost fought on air. Like in 2019 when Charles started calling Shaq names.
Mr. Sensitive. No, ain't no Mr. Sensitive.
That's a fact. That's a lot of y'all niggas too.
Again, I'm telling you right now.
Don't you want to weigh in on this?
No, I don't want to win. No.
Nah, don't do it. Don't do it, Shaq.
You know, though. Just a sensitive. No, I ain't sure, so I'm going to knock your ass out. I'm telling you right now.
Shaq
They weak too. I'm weak. They was not respecting Shaq shit just now.
No, just a sensitive. No, I ain't sure, so I'm going to knock your ass out. I'm telling you right now.
Niggas is
Shaq
weak.
takes his opinion seriously, especially when it comes to the playoffs and winning championships. Whenever Charles tries to get in the way of that, Shaq lets him know the two of them aren't on the same level.
Facts.
A few years ago when the Cavs were in the finals,
It makes sense though. Like I see where Shaq coming from, bro. Because a lot of people be trying to teach people shit, and he ain't, like, why am I learning from you? Like you ain't, you feel me? But you know, some people got that knowledge, man. You gotta listen to everybody.
interrupted.
Everybody got something different, a different perspective and
If you
shit.
don't want to mess around, Chuck, you have no idea what we're talking about.
He's a real must-win for Boston.
Because you've only been to the final once. So you don't know
was riding on Dwayne Wade's and Kobe's
It
coattails.
doesn't matter, Chuck. I got the same thing you got, and I passed you up 10 years.
Just letting you know.
Anyway.
If I've been riding on Kobe's coattails and
Anyway.
Dwayne Wade
Anyway,
and Alonzo
let's win for
Mourning,
those
too. I
guys.
forgot about
Let's
that.
win for those guys.
And
Everybody
Rick
knows you're a
Fox.
bomb.
Rick Fox.
People question why you're in the
Derek
Hall of
Fisher.
Fame anyway.
Shaq is tight.
That gets so personal when we're talking about Game 5.
No, because Chuck always interrupt me. Don't interrupt me, Chuck. I'm going to punch you right in your face. man.
Yo, yo.
Okay,
Baby, we're going to be moving some furniture.
Okay, I got you.
I'm going to throw one of the chicken wings at your fat ass.
And he playing.
You gonna spin it like one. You gonna grab it like one of those birds do.
You going to do what?
Come on, man. Quit
You gonna do
I got it.
Yeah.
No, come on, man. I want to get on this old cheap suit kid that got on. Papa was a roller stab.
Shaq can say all of these crazy things because, well, he's got the rings to back it up. Even when he was overweight, he was still a dominant force. These guys, they let themselves go and haven't been the same since. Some of these guys gained
Fat ass James Harden looking fucking nasty.
robbers. It's just ridiculous, dude. What are you doing? You click on this video, man.
So that's the end of the video. Y'all don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. You feel me? Leave that comment, hit the bell notification. You feel me?